So today we have seen the first workout footage from Caitlin Clark this offseason, which is
in the lab cooking. She's in the lab cooking, getting ready to destroy this. Ooh, them Kobe's fire. Them Kobe's is fire, yo. I ain't seen those. We got jump ropes. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's time. It's time. She about to let y'all have it. She about to tear y'all asses up this year. Mark my fucking words. Mark my words. She is gonna tear y'all up this year. I'm telling you.
Listen to me very closely, because what I am about to tell you is going to sound like hyperbole, but I promise you, it is the absolute cold, hard truth. The WNBA is in serious trouble. And I don't mean financial trouble or legal trouble. I mean the kind of trouble that happens when a generational predator evolves into something the ecosystem simply cannot handle. We have just received the first leaked footage of Caitlin Clark's 2020 workouts. And if you are a defensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Aces or the New York Liberty, you probably just threw your tablet against the wall because the player we are looking at in this video is not the Caitlin Clark we saw last year. We are witnessing a physical and technical transformation that is arguably more terrifying than her rookie season explosion. For months, the internet has been starving for content. We have had radio silence from the Clark camp while the league argues about collective bargaining agreements and labor strikes. But while everyone else was talking, Caitlin Clark was in the lab building a weapon that is going to destroy the league's parity. This leaked footage is only a few seconds long, but if you know what you are looking at, it tells a story of a player who has systematically deconstructed her own game, found every single weakness, and surgically removed them, one by one. The narrative for the last year has been about her durability, about whether she bulked up too much in 2025, about her stiffness, but this video shatters that narrative into a million pieces because she is moving with a fluidity and a violence that we haven't seen since her Iowa days. Only now, it is refined with professional strength and a veteran's IQ.
Able to get the ball to her left hand, be able to look for a step back, immediately fake, get that pass away quick, gets it back, drives left again, uses a kind of arm bar off, pump fake, fakes him up, boom.
Let's break down the specific mechanical changes because this is where the nightmare begins for the rest of the league. The analyst in the source video spots something that casual fans might miss, but is actually the most dangerous thing in the entire clip. We see Caitlin driving to her left. Now stop and think about that for a second. For 2 years, the entire scouting report on Caitlin Clark was force her left, make her uncomfortable, make her drive into traffic because she wants to step back to her right. Every team in the league built their entire defensive scheme around sitting on her right hand, but in this footage, she catches the ball, she rips through, and she attacks the left side with zero hesitation. She isn't just driving to pass, she is driving to kill. She uses a subtle armbar, a veteran move to create separation from the defender, and she gets to her spot with a level of comfort that should terrify anyone who thought they had her figured out. If Caitlin Clark can punish you for forcing her left, the entire defensive geometry of the WNBA breaks. You cannot guard her. It becomes mathematically impossible. You can't trap her high because she splits it, you can't force her left because she now has a bag of counters, and you definitely can't leave her open because she is the greatest shooter who ever lived. This is the evolution we were warned about. It is like watching Michael Jordan learn the fadeaway or Kobe Bryant learn the post game. It is the moment where raw talent meets technical mastery.
A pump fake going left, bringing the ball to this side, and that's like dribbling right. That is a jump shot off a right dribble or a right catch. Like, you don't understand how few of these she has shot in her WNBA career. Like, not even percentages, because I don't know the percentages. It could be 100 for all I know. But like, how few of these shots.
But it gets worse for her opponents. The video shows her shooting a specific type of shot that the analyst points out she almost never took in her first 2 seasons. It is a shot coming out of the right pocket, curling off a screen to the right and pulling up. This sounds like a small detail, but in the world of elite basketball, it is a massive deal. Caitlin Clark has always been a downhill player or a step-back player. She rarely took those drift shots moving to her right off the catch. Why does this matter? Because it means she is becoming a 3-level scorer who can hit you from any angle, off any foot, moving in any direction. The predictability is gone. The analyst calls it a glaring weakness in her past game, noting that she barely ever took that shot. Well, guess what? That weakness is gone. She is drilling it in 5-on-5 scrimmages against paid practice players who are trying their hardest to stop her. She is hitting it with a high release point, with perfect balance, and with a quick trigger. When a top 3 player in the world fixes their biggest flaw, they don't just stay top 3, they become number 1 by a mile. The league should be scared, because if she shiz this out, as the analyst says, she becomes the best guard in history, peak for peak.
Okay. Oh yeah, we getting the shots up. We getting shots up. A legit trainer. A legit trainer. Oh yeah, we getting the game right. We getting our game right. It's go time. It's go time. It's go time, man.
We also have to talk about her body. The physical transformation is undeniable. In 2025, there was a lot of talk about Caitlyn putting on too much muscle, about her looking stiff, about the added weight affecting her twitchiness. It was a valid criticism. She looked like she was trying to armor herself against the physicality of the league, but at the cost of her speed. But look at this footage from 2026. She looks lean. She looks snappy. She looks like she has shed the bad weight and kept the functional strength. This is the ninja version of Caitlyn Clark. She is slithering through screens, she is changing direction on a dime, and she has that explosive first step back. This confirms the rumors we heard whispers of, that she spent the entire offseason focusing on pliability and core strength rather than just bulk. She realized that she doesn't need to be a linebacker to survive in the WNBA. She needs to be elusive. She needs to be water. And this footage proves she found the perfect balance. She is absorbing contact on the drive, but she is also blowing past defenders before they can even get their hands on her. The stiffness is gone. The fluidity is back. And a fluid Caitlyn Clark is an unguarded Caitlyn Clark.
The haters are like, no. The fact that Caitlyn Clark is a top 3 player in the WNBA with glaring weaknesses, the rest of the league should be scared. Like, if she figures this shit out, she's the best guard in history. Peak for peak. If she figures out how to drive going left and shoot going right.
Let's zoom out and look at the context of this league. Why now? Why did this footage drop in the middle of February while the league is in chaos over the collective bargaining agreement? It is a psychological power. While the WNBA administration is fighting with the Players Association, while there is uncertainty about whether the season will even start on time, Caitlyn Clark is sending a message that she is ready for war. She is telling the owners, the fans, and her rivals that she is not distracted by the politics. She is locked in. It is a terrifying signal of focus. The analyst mentions that Nneka Ogwumike said she is confident a deal will get done, meaning the season is likely happening. And if the season happens, everyone who spent their offseason worrying about the contract negotiations is going to be miles behind Caitlyn Clark, who spent her offseason reinventing her jump shot. She is operating on a different timeline. She is not preparing for a season. She is preparing for a takeover. The practice facility in the video is buzzing. There are 10 bodies on the court. This isn't a solo workout. She is running full-speed 5-on-5 simulations. She is putting herself in game situations months before tip-off. This is the Mamba mentality. This is the obsession with greatness that separates the stars from the legends. The analyst in the video makes a profound point about her glaring weaknesses. He says that despite having holes in her game, she was still a top player. That is the scary part. A flawed Caitlyn Clark was an MVP candidate. A flawed Caitlyn Clark broke assist records. A flawed Caitlyn Clark led the league in scoring. Now imagine what a flawless Caitlyn Clark does. It is almost unfair to think about. If she has truly unlocked the ability to drive left and finish, and if she has truly unlocked the moving right jump shot, there is no defensive scheme in existence that can stop her. You cannot double team her because her passing is elite. You cannot single cover her because her scoring is elite. You cannot force her to her weak hand because she doesn't have one anymore. The league had a 2-year window to try and bully her, to try and physically beat her up, to try and welcome her to the league. That window has slammed shut. The rookie hazing era is over. The domination era has begun. The practice players in the video are men, likely former college players or overseas pros, and she is treating them like traffic cones. She is manipulating them with pump fakes, freezing them with hesitations, and burying shots in their faces. If she is doing this to men who are bigger and stronger than her, what is she going to do to the guards of the WNBA? This footage is also a masterclass in marketing. Notice how clean it looks. Notice the angles. This wasn't recorded on a potato. This was filmed to be seen. It keeps the fans engaged. It keeps the Caitlin Clark economy booming, even in the dead of winter. It reminds everyone why she is the face of the sport. While other players are quiet, Caitlin is making noise without saying a word. The hype for the 2026 season was already high, but after this clip, it is going to be stratospheric. Every fan is going to be tuning in to that first game just to see if the new Caitlin is real. And based on the mechanics we are seeing, based on the speed of the release and the confidence in the movement, it is very real. The analyst admits he is nitpicking because he has to find something to criticize, but even he has to admit that the process looks incredible. He points out a slight push-off on the drive, noting that she extends her arm. That is a veteran move too. That is knowing how to cheat just enough to get away with it. That is what the greats do. They push the boundaries of the rules. If she is learning the dark arts of creating separation along with her physical improvements, she is going to be a nightmare for referees as much as defenders. So what does this mean for the 2026 WNBA season? It means the Fever are not just a playoff team, they are a title contender. It means the MVP race might be over before it starts. It means the league is in trouble narrative is not just clickbait, it is a warning. The rest of the WNBA has been put on notice. You have about 2 months left to figure out a plan B, because plan A, which was force her left and beat her up, is dead in the water. Caitlin Clark has evolved. She has adapted. She has survived the fire of her first 2 seasons, and she has come out the other side as a tempered steel weapon. The footage is only a few seconds long, but the message will echo for the next decade. The Queen has returned to her court, and she has brought a whole new bag of tricks with her. Get ready, because 2026 is going to be the year of the Clark takeover, and there is absolutely nothing anyone can do to stop it.